Good morning and happy Fitness Friday. I am excited for today because every dollar that I make trading live with you guys today, I have to do one push-up. You know, what's the point of collecting all of this experience points, what I call money, or what you and I call money, I guess I call experience points, if you don't have the ability to live long enough to actually use any of it. Happy Friday. Good morning, Johnny. What's good, MK? Hopefully I'm live right now. My computer keeps being a little funky. Bitcoin's bearish today. But I'm not going to get suckered into this trap like we have been the past several days. Doesn't matter what Bitcoin is doing, you long it. Alright? Literally, if there's one thing you've learned over the last 2 months, that it does not matter what Bitcoin is doing in the day, just go long. And that's the easiest way to put it. Oh God, what's good, Dream? Welcome, welcome, welcome. As far as liquidity, although we're kind of jumping straight into things, I don't want to jump right in. It scares people away when they come looking at it later on in the day. Let's scroll through and see what the state of the market is for the most part. So Bitcoin was down. Ethereum, down. Oh wait, that was Bitcoin. Bitcoin down. Ethereum down. ADA just continues to truck right along down. But at 62 cents, so not bad, not bad. First time I ever bought ADA was 12 cents, so I'm definitely a little happy boy when it comes to ADA. My cats are kind of spazzing out this morning. They're a little salty. Oh, man. Let's go. We're at 777 subscribers, by the way. So shout out all of you guys. Ooh, what is that? Solana. Bullish. Looks like we found the thing we'll be longing today if we do take a long. Solana. H-bar just kind of crabbing. XRP, bearish. Aptos looks like it's trying to find some support and resilience here, but still bearish on the day. Bearish, 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 bearish. Ooh, Aave is killing it. Holy shit, guys. This is actually something to behold. Look at that. We were range trading Aave for quite some time, and we were ultimately bearish. This is part of what hurt my account when I was shorting expecting us to come back down here, and I was kind of heavy on this short, so when we came up and I got stopped out of that short, it hurt my account definitely a lot. But I was playing with fire shorting these things down at these prices. Like, that was silly. Aave even now at this price, I can make an argument, is still grossly undervalued, so shorting it at $60 is asking to get burnt a little bit. Hey, Floop. Floop. Could you not do that here? You wait a little bit. Here I am talking to a cat thinking he understands what I'm saying. Good morning, almighty vibrant one. Let's go, Johnny. Let's go. Most things are bearish, a couple things are bullish. So AVAX, Aave, and Solana are kind of looking bullish on the day. Bitcoin is down at a local low for the day. It's definitely bearish, but I'm going to go look at the heat map now. XRP long. I just inherently don't enjoy longing XRP, but you could. You could watch this rebound back up to the VWAP. What's good, Sawyer? I don't know if you guys can hear the cats in the background, but I can, and that's all I can think about right now. So I'm going to go remove them from the room. But I'm going to make them say hi first. So make sure that you guys hit that thumbs up button. I see we got 6 concurrent viewers, and we got 5 likes. One of you, and one of those is me, which means 2 of you guys have not liked the live stream yet, which means that you guys got to go. It's Fitness Friday, baby. Oh, okay. He's lying down again. All right, if you lay like that, you're good to go, but please just be quiet. Okay, let's look at the liquidity map for Bitcoin and see if we can get any inspiration on where Bitcoin's likely going to go for the day. If you guys hear the cats and it's annoying, let me know, but I will try and tune it out for me. So right now there's an egregious amount of liquidity above Bitcoin. Currently speaking, Bitcoin is at the lower range of this section, this blank space, which generally means we continue lower. I'm going to watch carefully because if we come back up to these ranges around $43,360, that's the peak here, or that's the end of it all, that would support our thesis that you just go long on Bitcoin. So 43,330. I'm going to put a line up here and be watching at some point during the day for us to find our way up there. You know? That's not what I meant to do. Reset that. I'm going to be paying careful attention. I'm in Bitcoin at the moment. Nice. 7 likes, and I'm one of them. Good dream. Good. Good. Thank you. So I wouldn't be that shocked if we did see a reversal for us to come back up. Need to get that 1,000. No, it's all comes down to watch time. I was gonna say I need to get that 1,000 so I can monetize, so I can get that trading view stuff, but it all comes down to watch time. For the first time, we've kind of bounced back above this closest ranging simple moving average. We might be able to find support. The RSI is definitely building up support down here, showing kind of a more relative strength, right? RSI, shocking. We just don't want to get cucked for no reason. So let's close out of that. Go back to the VWAP. That's not what I meant to click on. What's kind of been the top mover aside from Bonk? Guys, have you seen Bonk lately? Bonk went absolutely bonkers, pun intended. Look at that, in just a month. I don't know how many zeros that is, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros down to 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Now I guess it's just a 10x in a month. We've seen better rises. I think in total it went like 100x over the span of like 90 days, which is insane. That's such a wild move. It's such an insane move. The Coinbase effect. Facts, MK. Facts. It literally is just the Coinbase effect. Okay, so this is explicitly a divergence, all right? It's given me the confirmation bias that I needed to feel confident going into a Bitcoin long. So what you see right here, if we were to draw some level of a trend line, it's kind of like starting down here and going like that, right? You can kind of see how we're building out a little bit more support. I know it's a little arbitrary of a line. It might look something more like this. And then the RSI has been even more bullish, right? So while this one is kind of staying sideways, going up a little bit, the actual price, the strength of the movement has been going up more aggressively, which is that divergence that we look for when we're trying to trade. We're not at the VWAP, but I do think that we'll come up to the VWAP. It is giving me some cognitive bias to be able to say let's go long on one of these altcoins that was super strong today. So AVAX is an option. We have Aave as an option, and then we have Solana as an option. Solana is definitely down a little bit more than the others. Aave is kind of like hanging up way up high. I feel like this is a different VWAP. Stacks, is Stacks going crazy? Or is Stacks just bullish on the day? Nope. Stacks is bearish. Stacks is a crazy one as well. Stacks went wild, guys. Look at that. As soon as we broke from this trend line, you know, we broke up, we kind of rode it down for a while. We started finding that support and then skyrocketed. You could probably even redraw this to be something closer to that. As soon as we broke out, Stacks started going crazy. It's still, all in all, it's still damn cheap. There was another. Stacks plays into the Bitcoin DeFi ecosystem. There's another one that I just called out in the Discord. And that one I have not done any research into, and it is a super gamble, okay? It is super, super sketchy. Let me see if I can find it. But it's a decentralized exchange on Bitcoin. Now, you guys understand that for my portfolio challenge, I like HBAR, kind of. I like HBAR, I don't love HBAR, but I like the idea of having a DEX on top of HBAR. So I took the leading DEX, and that's kind of my multiplied leverage play on top of the L1. So if Bitcoin is now an L1 that can be coded and worked on top of, you take the leading DEX of that L1, and it almost always outperforms. It's almost always going to outperform. So if you can find that L1, oh my God. You guys get what I'm trying to say. Bless you. The portfolio though, guys, that portfolio, $500 up past $1,500, the whole damn thing. You got it out, bless you. That's Samira. Samira is sneezing. Everyone's determined to make noise on my live stream today. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. This is not a vote of confidence from. Okay, you can stop sneezing whenever you're ready. This is not a vote of confidence for me on this, but this is just me showcasing it to you. Now, what's even crazier is that it's up 50% since I put it in the Discord yesterday. So this is an exchange for Bitcoin. Because the way Bitcoin is able to be coded after the Taproots upgrade, you can basically only trade. You realistically can only trade NFTs. So what they do is bundle up shares or not shares, but yeah, Unisat. They bundle up a bunch of tokens, so 10,000 tokens in this case, and they sell it to you for 1,887 sats. So you get to make up your own little markets here. And then if you like this bundle package, if you enjoy paying 80 cents per GHSY coin, you can, right? So you got to find the one that makes the most sense to you, because unfortunately you might not have $7,971 to buy this, right? This is the best deal, but you might not have that amount of money to buy it. So it's very unique how they're doing it. But GHSY is a DEX on top of Bitcoin, and it could be a good play. When I put it out there, it was at like 63 cents per GHSY coin. Now it's up to 80 cents is the cheapest one. So it had that little bit of a spike, a little boost. It's really only for people with a good amount of money to risk on this stuff. I did not enter into it. It was just something that came across my desk, and I shared it with you guys. My boy's balls deep in that from time. Gaxi. I wish I could hide some of these lines that I have on the chart, because it's intriguing to see that Bitcoin is starting to like lose some steam. Again, the best case scenario for all of our portfolios, because I know we're all heavy in alts, is for Bitcoin to go like this. Okay? And then start riding this up again. And to take its sweet ass time. The best thing we could see for altcoins is if Bitcoin just holds up like that until February. Which is not even that unrealistic. What I think is likely going to happen is I think we truck along like this, kind of a slow bleed until the beginning of January, and then I think we do this. And I know people don't enjoy that, but I think it's going to look something like that, and then we'll build back up from there. I know nobody wants to hear that, but if we just go look at it for a minute. And I'll probably end up being wrong, but it is what it is. Like, those kind of falls are not anything out of the ordinary. We go look at the last bull market, like, we had 50% crashes constantly, 30 to 50%. But that's not what the video is today. I want to just take some profits. I want to make money. I agree completely, MK. Completely. Stage 2 of the bull is to build structure on top of phase 1 about 3 months before the next stage. We need to build out support. The longer we spend time trading at certain prices, the more volume that happens there, the better it is for long-term structure of the entire market. It just is. So eventually, when the United States goes into a recession and Bitcoin experiences its first real recession, the more support we have at an area, the better it is for it. The more people who have traded around those prices, the better. If we just shoot straight up past 40,000, we shoot straight up to 50, 60, $70,000 and don't spend time building out support, it's not going to be great. It won't be that great. You guys have any callouts you want me to do TA on? Anything that looks good to trade? You guys know our setup. I low-key might just hop into an AVAX long in anticipation of Bitcoin finding support here. It'd be a pretty solid long right there. In anticipation of this divergence actually playing out and Bitcoin heading back to the upper bound of this liquidity map up here. Let's see. I feel like we need more confirmation though. Because my like literally everything about it says short. Like we're just bleeding. We're bleeding against everything right now. Which means I'm looking for confirmation. All right, guys. How many of you guys joined in to the DeSci fund here with these two projects that have been doing private sales? We got Cryo, joined the community dedicated to advancing. Cryo has received 179 Ethereum, the equivalent of $402,000. That's going right into their DAO. They're splitting it between tokens for us and then the DAO. 158 payments, which is actually really small. If you really think about it, 158 people, that's not even people, that's payments. So I know people are doing multiple rounds as they get more and more confirmation bias. I will be doing it Cryo, but haven't done it yet. Yeah, you got plenty of time. You got about a month, I think. I think it closes halfway through January. So you got about a month to figure out what you want to do with it and if you even want to join. It's definitely a gamble, but I think based off of how all DeSci has been performing, getting into some of these projects at the ground level are really a smart idea. Like it's a good gamble. Maybe not a smart idea, but a good gamble. Haven't done it yet. I was looking into it last night. Yeah, it's like ready to roll the dice. Let's go, guys. Let's go. You see this kind of stuff. So $402,000. That's not exactly what the market cap's going to be. You have to see that, but it gives you a good idea of a baseline of what it could be. So you're getting into something at like a $500,000 market cap. Let's say it gets all the way to $1 million by the time January 15th rolls around. $1 million market cap. You go look at stuff like Data Lake, VitaDAO. Data Lake's at a $10 million market cap. VitaDAO's up at like a $30 million market cap. It might even be higher. Research Coin, I think, hit like $50 million. So you're looking at such a small thing. If this becomes anything, it's an easy 10x, an easy 20x. But you got to be careful with this stuff because they also could just rug. We don't know. We really have no idea what they're going to do yet. It's an intelligent gamble. At least you aren't saying, hey, check this out, this new Inu. I agree. I don't enjoy that kind of stuff. This has a reason to exist. The Inus do not, other than just to make people fun. I had to be better than Blockchain Boy, so I went deeper than him. God damn, he went a full ETH in. I think he wants to keep... Love him. He has no idea what it is. Love him. He might be watching right now. He understands that it's DeSci, but he thinks the entire space is just a giant grift because the man like just realized that money was made up. 777 subs. It's a sign to gamble. Let's go. All right, I'm down to gamble. You're right. This actually is a good sign to gamble. So let's see if Bitcoin finds strength here. Come on, baby. Reverse. Got into Axon, but funding so far is low. Sketch. It is a little. I've been talking with the team, so I'm trying to like help them out a little bit and see what's good. I would wait. If you have some money in it, again, understand that it's a gamble. Their funding is very low, so it's even a smaller thing. I think people are more sketched out with the way that they're doing it versus CryoDAO. I have money in both of them right now, but I have to admit that like Axon, despite literally having an hour-long conversation with their team, like it is a little bit more sketchy. Like they sent me another email. They sent me 2 more emails telling me to get into the token presale before they sent me the confirmation like certificate to show that I had gotten into it. And so I immediately just messaged the 2 founders. I was like, you guys got to stop. Don't do that. That's not a good, like, nurture the community that you have built before you try and just like force people into it. You really have to make sure that you nurture the people who are in existence in your community, because that's going to pay off dividends way more than trying to just reach out and grab more. When are you planning to bring the team on? Sometime in January. I think I wanted to do some interviews because I had Athena DAO lined up, and I had Celestia, I think. Not Celestia. I had 2 or 3 other people. There's an ICP, decentralized science play, that I have lined up as well. The problem is that like my equipment and my background and everything right now is just subpar. And so I need to level that up before I feel comfortable having all these important figures on. I got an introduction to BioXYZ. I want to have someone from BioXYZ come on. They literally are funding most of the DeSci stuff. Like PsyDAO, VitaDAO, ValleyDAO, Athena DAO, HairDAO, CryoDAO. These are all like getting money from these people, and I got an introduction to them. So I want to have them on as well, but I can't do that until I have a solid setup. I just like, it feels embarrassing going on and not understanding how to record or whatever. Not having a microphone that's way over here so that I have to lean this way and not be right in front of my computer. I don't like it. But I will, this channel is going to be a fantastic resource for people as they want DeSci, because the only other person doing this kind of stuff for YouTube is potentially Josh, but Josh has so many things going on in his mind right now that he like can't warrant doing it. I can warrant doing it. I got a lot of stuff going on as well, but this is one of the more important things. I got wicked out of Bitcoin long. Yeah, I didn't even enter it. I saw the divergence, but didn't get the confirmation that I personally needed. I'm sorry, Johnny. What is the ICP DeSci play? Yeah, that is Noble DAO. Or I don't even know. What the hell? I don't know if it's Noble DAO. Noble Blocks. They don't have a coin yet, but they're planning on launching in February or January. I was talking with the founder yesterday. Last night at like 9 p.m. Cryo has more backing, doesn't it? Yep. Cryo has a lot of backing. Look at that. They're literally listed on BioXYZ. This is a good vote of confidence. I haven't looked into PsyDAO before. I need to do that. But look at all 6 of these projects are going to be massively successful if they have the same track record as Vita, Valley, Athena, and Hair. All 4 of these have done wonders, which means PsyDAO and CryoDAO need some attention from us. The Shiba Inu picture with the graduation cap was questionable. Yeah. It was. Just point blank. Don't worry too much about the background and equipment though. Ben Cohen is a great example. Man's en route to 1 million subs with essentially a Chromebook. That is actually super impressive. I know he is. Ben Cohen is one of my favorite live streamers, or not live streamers, favorite YouTubers. He like dead ass knows what he's talking about, and he just consistently provides value. So maybe you're right with that. Maybe I am overthinking it. I just want to have something that's like that I'm proud to have my name behind. When I had the interview with Valley Dow, I didn't even record that. He recorded it and sent it to me. And so it's like, that's embarrassing for me. Filecoin short. Phil. Took gains from Data Lake to throw an axe on. Hope it pans out. Feels like Lake should finish gap up to 3 cents. Thoughts? Yeah, let me look at Filecoin to see this. It could be a good short. Low key double top here. Yeah, it's something interesting happening there. I don't know. It doesn't have enough for me to feel confident running into it, but it could be pretty good. If Bitcoin continues going down, yes, but Bitcoin looks like it's reversing right now. And if Bitcoin reverses, I think that all the altcoins are going to follow a little bit. So Filecoin might continue moving forward. As far as Lake, I think Data Lake has a really good opportunity to zoom past 3 cents, to be honest. This is not how I can view it, but it is what it is. We're looking at it to cross all-time highs, you know? It just, I don't know, it needs to pull back. All of these DeSci coins just need to have some level of a pullback to make me feel confident. I want to re-up my positions. If Data Lake could pull back like 60, that's too much. 80% is too much. But if we could get a 60% crash on Data Lake, I would feel so confident. And that's its Ethereum valuation. Let me see if it just pulls up the coin. Nope, this is not it. Will it dump after the lockup in March? Possibly. I don't know. That's a good question. They're looking to get exchange listings. Like right now they're only on Uniswap. I believe the Discord or the Telegram has indicated that they're looking to get exchange listings a lot. So they could be very bearish after they list, because we might have the opportunity to like get out. People might be funneling into it, but who knows? We'll see. This thing just keeps holding up. Like I wouldn't bet against it right now. We continue to have these little wedge formations, you know? We got a move up followed by a wedge. This is like the perfect trading pattern for anyone who enjoys trading. These breakouts. We just continue to have moves up followed by wedges and then a breakout. And so we're kind of doing it again, just on a smaller scale. So if we can continue that move up and up and up, we might see some big price action here. But each one, if you notice, is slowing down a little bit. This is going to go down as the one that I called, like the earliest I've ever called anything. I dead ass was making classrooms. I made 2 videos about it and a classroom about it all through this period. I think even before that, to be honest. Yeah, because we caught this initial spike. So the first time we got into it was back here. And then we caught this spike. I didn't sell. None of us probably sold too much. Which was unfortunate, because then when we spiked back here, I was like, oh, we're spiking again, might take some profits. I didn't take any, luckily. But that was the rally that just took us to fucking Gainesville, Florida. Yeah, this and Research Coin. Research Coin will be the same shit. That was crazy. That was the most crazy call I've ever done. Too bad I didn't buy any. Motherfucker. Engine Shore. The way I found your channel was because of Lake. Let's go, Landon. Let's go. Well, hopefully Axon plays out nicely as well. That one's early as fuck too. I just need to get that certificate. Once I have that, I'll feel a little bit calmer about it. It's like, it's a psychological game between comparing CryoDAO to Axon DAO. The two, nobody who's funded CryoDAO right now has the ability to get any of their money out either, right? We just have a placeholder token so that you have that psychological effect of, oh, I have my coins. The thing with Axon that they kind of fucked up with is that they didn't give any placeholders, so now everyone who's funded anything into it is just sitting in the air without anything in their wallet. It's the same shit. The cryo tokens that we have in our wallet are worth literally nothing. You can't do shit with them. So it's like, it's the same thing. It's just one of them has that psychological impact of having something in your wallet, the other does not. That's where I think Axon is kind of messing that up again. And it's just, their team comes from the actual medical field. They were doing, they've been working on this project since like 1997, the dude said. They've just like gone into different fields as the universe has pulled them into different things. Mac, their CTO, is like the most CTO I've ever talked to in my entire life. Even our CTO for Blocks has got less CTO-y, and he's a G. Been holding since it launched on Coinbase, since the AI pump didn't sell. Let's go, dude. Just DCA for the past year. You're eating good then. You're eating good, Landon. What'd you say? You got INJ. You probably missed the shorting opportunity already. Ooh, okay. Went to the local high from yesterday. This is probably pretty beautiful. That's a lot of movement. We think it comes back down to the VWAP? I think it could. This is a harsh sell-off for Bitcoin. I just don't want to get caught chasing anything. Watch, today is going to be the day that it's worth going short, and I just like sit waiting for a long opportunity the whole time. We just keep going closer and closer to the down here. Leave my door open. Hey, if we had held on to that short from yesterday, we would have just taken profits. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm gonna take a gamble and go long on Bitcoin here. Because we just got to the resistance, right? I've had this line on my chart for quite some time here. We go out to the daily. You see like this dotted line here is an area of support or resistance. It's an area of contention. And so while we haven't really respected it too much, I'm going to operate off the assumption that we get a quick little bounce off of it. And so as we see the RSI starting to stall out, come back above, I think it's possible we get a little bit of a rebound. What is something that's been long on the day? We're looking at AVAX, Aave, not really Sol anymore. Should we do a long on AVAX? Yes, we have started a poll now. We have started a poll. If you enjoy watching live streams about crypto, learning about decentralized science, and trading occasionally, you're in the right spot, my friend. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and come back as often as you want. Because we talk about DeSci, and we're making a shit ton of money. We really are. The DeSci movement has been running this portfolio up like crazy. Look at this 90 days. It's just straight up and to the right. There hasn't even been a sizable pullback. The last pullback that we experienced was back in August for like a month. Not even, a couple weeks. And that was before DeSci really took off. We've been managing this portfolio really well, in my opinion. Added some genomes down here, down 8%. Fantastic. It gives me the opportunity to scoop some more for the portfolio. Should probably take profits on Lake, but I'm getting greedy. We got nobody has voted on the poll yet, guys. Guys. You joking? Are you joking? No, 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 no. I gotta go to the bathroom. Don't go anywhere, okay? Can't see the questions or respond to the polls, my guy. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dream. It might be a YouTube on the phone type thing. Are you on the phone? I'm in AVAX now. I just got into AVAX. Could be a risky one here. I'm looking for us to rebound back up. Looking for us to rebound up from the VWAP. Maybe 3%. Probably won't be in it that whole time. And if Bitcoin collapses downwards even further, then I'm screwed. I gotta go to the bathroom though. I can see the... shoot, I haven't even tapped that like yet either. Goddamn, FTW. What the hell, man? It's a hard choice. It is a hard choice. Yeah, Johnny, you've been dominating this DeSci movement. You really have. You've been on top of the whole thing. Took profits on Lake, ATH, Grow. Grow's up a ton. Grow is doing work right now. All these... Here I am. Well, let me go to the bathroom. I'm nervous I'm too heavy on DeSci in the portfolio. Meanwhile, I would have tripled the portfolio. Did we make money yet? Did we make money yet? Oh, we did. Holy shit. We made pretty good money there. Let's go, AVAX. Let's go. Come on. Run up, baby. Run up. 0.5. Why is it up so much? Oh, shit. I went long on 30x. Oh, my God. Oh, I thought it was. I'm like so used to it being set to 10 or 15. I didn't even check. We're long 30x leverage on AVAX right now. Yes, 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 yes. Finna get in cryo as well. Cryo, I think, is a good play. I like cryo. Should we close out of this AVAX one? I'm kind of getting scared now. I'm trading with too much money. What's your opinion on Aave? I like Aave. FTW says take profits. Yeah, I probably should take profits right now, but it feels so good. It feels so good. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I will take profits at some point. It's up 22% right now, but it's only $40. Come on, update. Aha. What's your opinion on Aave? I like Aave. I think Aave is a solid play. I don't think it's going to make you life-changing returns unless you already have a good chunk of money. But I also think you probably should have been buying it down at $50. It's already up 100%. I think it'll be a good play during the bull market. I think it'll do really, really well. It's just a matter of like, if you already, like, I think it could solid 10 to 15x from here even. The 10x would bring it up to oh, that's 10,000%. So that's way higher. I think we'll probably see around a $15-20 billion market cap for it. It's at 1.7, so I think you got a solid potential returns there. Let's grab this 1%, baby. Let's grab this 1%. Huh? Oh, maybe not. Can you do a quick TA on Aave? Yeah, give me a second. Always check the leverage before I enter. I know. I really like that was a goof up on my part. What's Bitcoin doing? Is Bitcoin breaking down lower? So Bitcoin's candle right there just kind of like drew us back down. The saving grace is I feel like Bitcoin needs to start running a little bit. If Bitcoin comes back up, even just a little, we're not asking for a lot. Come back up to here, Aave looks like it'll hit that 1%. We can take the profits. But based off what it's doing right now, I don't even know if it's about to. It's about to wipe out all the gains we just had. I should have taken profits on that little quick scalp. Just started with 80 USDT 3 years ago. Let's go, dude. That's awesome. And what are you at now? Have you made good, solid returns on it? I'm glad you found us as well. We are those investors, and welcome. You are always welcome here. Just if you, for whatever reason, I'm in a mood one day and you get banned, even come back. Respawn, make a new account, come back. You're always welcome back. You're just not on that same account if you get banned. My gut is like, I have too much leverage on this thing. Even though it's not even a ton of money that I'm like playing around with. 140 today? No. You're going to need a miracle for this thing to go to 140 today. I'm sorry. It's not going up 18% more today. It's already up a good chunk. It's already up 7% today, and that's after having gone up 12% yesterday. 140 is a little unreasonable. If we kind of scroll out a little bit, we just had a breakout. We just had this breakout, so it broke above the highs that it had been consolidating at, right? I personally always watch for that retest, but with this kind of momentum, you never know. We could just continue rolling on up. Keep going. Because it literally just broke out of a giant wedge formation that it had been doing for a while. So this thing looks like it's starting its meteoric run. Even on this, look at. It kind of did do that exact thing where it was getting rejected a bunch of times and then finally broke above support and then started running. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see this thing probably continue on this rally at least up to 10 2.3, $2.4 billion market cap. It might even, if it breaks through that, I'd say it's going probably up to 4 billion. So it's sitting at 1.6. I'd say it's got at least 37% left to go, probably another 127% if I had to take that random guess. I should have taken profits when I realized that I was long on 30x leverage. That was crazy. Because we're about to get liquidated, baby. Why is Bitcoin just continue to bleed? Huh? Huh? It does look like a good setup. If Bitcoin's going to bounce, it needs to do it now. Yeah, well, it didn't. It needed to. It definitely needed to, but it looks like it's just one of those bleeding days. We always come ready with the backup alt accounts. Gnome's saying? Yeah. Connor Diggin. I know that FTW has a shit ton of accounts. Who was FTW the one? Oh, it's just him. Okay. I was like, I asked for a bunch of likes on one of the streams, and then one of you guys, I think it was FTW, just like popped around on a ton of different accounts, just liking it. I was like, oh shit. ICP to $7. I'd be happy with that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's go. It's about time. It's about damn time. We're starting to see some of that return. If we can see ICP, I think, break above this. If we see ICP at $10 on this run, I will feel confident that this was the bottom down here. If we do not, then technically speaking, okay, if we break above right here, I'll be happy. Because that will mean that we are no longer putting in lower highs, right? We would put in the same high. If we can go up a little bit higher, I will feel confident before we have a little pullback, right? Hopefully we don't see that at all, because I still think ICP is grossly undervalued. I'm just like, as I've gotten more and more exposure to Dfinity and ICP, I've gotten less and less excited about ICP. Which is a shitty thing to be in, because I really want it to do extremely well. It's just like, objectively looking at it, I think that the Dfinity is misrun. But doesn't mean the token can't run. I still think it's going to probably perform very well. Like from here, from $2.80, I think we see somewhere of a 35x, which is crazy. Those are good ass returns. I think that will probably come touch this high and get back into kind of like normal price action movements. And we could see something even higher, but I'm not banking on it too much. The $100 portfolio is not doing too hot right now. Just to be completely transparent with you, it's around $300 right now. So it grew up a ton, and then the strategy, all right, maybe this is what this live stream should be about. Because the strategy that I've been deploying has worked, and it works when I stick to it aggressively, okay? It doesn't work when I start getting greedy. And when we see that the price action of everything just skyrocket, I start getting greedy. And so then I start taking trades that I should not be taking because it doesn't stick to the strategy, and I often get smoked on those trades. So we grew the $100 into $1,000. Now we're sitting at $300 because we got wrecked from those greedy trades that I did. And I'm trying to grow it back out of that. But the strategy is very good for crab markets, but it's it's such a small, how do I word this correctly? I go for such small movements that when we see explosive bear or bull markets or even bear markets like this, I get greedy. It's hard not to get greedy on that. Why would I take 1% profit when I could get 11% on that? It's psychologically very hard. And so I think I might need to adapt a little bit, go back to the drawing board marginally for when we get back into that roaring bull market, you know? It's consistent and it's like it works as long as I stay consistent with it. Does that make sense? Even right now, I'm straying from the strat. Even right now, I'm straying from the strategy when it doesn't even look like it too much, but I should be going for 1%. 1% is right here. So once we get to this price, I should take my profits. But I already drew the line up here at like 3% because I'm getting excited. I want that extra. You need to stick to it. I know. Well, I'm glad I didn't sell any of my ICP for profits. Josh doesn't like the team, so I'm trying to clear my mind on it. I don't like the team either, just being completely frank. After having exposure to all of it, let me ask you something, okay? Let me ask you something objectively. Dfinity is the organization that put out ICP, okay? We got Dominic Williams here, okay? After seeing everything that Dominic does, he is the person in charge of all of it, okay? Everyone basically reports back to him if they want anything to pass, okay? There's two things I want you to ask yourself. Dfinity created ICP to be a decentralized computer system, right? The internet computer, but decentralized. Why then do they blackball Code and State from everything? Code and State is also an organization attempting to build on top of the internet computer to give it more applications and give it more readily accessible users and everything like that, okay? Why would they blackball these people from events and from everything? They told people from Dfinity they're not allowed to go to the Code and State event that happened earlier. Why would you do that if you just want your ecosystem to thrive? Because they don't. They just want their company to thrive. It's unfortunate to see that, but we even like, I feel like I'm shitting on ICP too much here. I'm just asking you, why would a company that wants a decentralized ecosystem to thrive blackball someone who also just wants the ecosystem to thrive? Doesn't make sense to me. It's bearish. That one thing is bearish. Doesn't mean ICP can't continue to do well because the technology is fantastic and people are going to see that. People are going to see that and love it. But yeah, I'm on to DeSci now. On the next move up, you need to take your initials out and put some profit and roll it in new DeSci projects. Agreed. 100%. 100,000% agree. I have taken some profits. I have taken a chunk of profits out. Not on Lake. Lake is my baby. I've taken some profits along the way. I just need to like take a little bit more. I am 20% cash. I kind of want that to be upwards of 40 or 50% cash by the end of this month. So I'll be taking a good chunk of profits out. I sold CheckDot. I took CheckDot and I'm rolling that into Axon DAO, and then I rolled some extra funds that I had into the Cryo DAO. I'm just waiting to add them to this portfolio. I've dedicated $100 to each from this portfolio. So I should probably take the $200 out of the cash, but I'm going to use some profits from it. I guess I'm kind of gaming the system in that regards because the money's out of my account for the time being. It's just like, yeah, kind of gaming the system. All right, you hear this. Let's stick to the plan. Let's stick to the plan. Let's take the profits. Take profit. 100%. All right, we're out. Made $60 because I went grossly leveraged. There we go. Nice. 60 bucks, 60 push-ups. Let's go. Let's go. And now this is going to run up and it's going to make me be upset. But your time is your most valuable asset. Do you guys have any questions for me? Anything at all? Otherwise, I got to go get on a dev call and work on blocks a little bit. We're working on the pitch deck. Love to know more of your thoughts on ICP someday. I got to close this chart out. I'm going to be very sad in a second. Oh, man. It is what it is, right? If I hadn't taken profits, it would have come straight back down, you know? That's another $60. That's another 60 bucks in a single minute. There it goes. Come on. Oh. Crazy. That's the most insane. Your time's your most valuable asset. I gotta go for a walk. I'll see you guys over the weekend. Hopefully I put out some content. I know I'll be putting out shorts, but any long form content, we'll see. I'll see you guys in the Discord. Make sure you guys go do some fitness. Go for a walk. Go do something to take care of yourself. I mean it.